Welcome everyone. In this video, I'll be teaching you simplification of surds. I have 3 questions on the board. Root 200, root 288, and root 84. To simplify surds, first of all, you need to get 2 factors of that surd. Factors of 200 will have 2 times 100. We also have 4 times 50. And we have 5 times 40, and so on and so forth. If you look at each combination here, 2 and 100, 4 and 50, 5 and 40. To choose the right combination, which you will use to simplify root 200, you have to choose a combination that has a perfect square. What is a perfect square? A perfect square is any number whose square root gives an integer. For example, 4 is a perfect square because square root of 4 gives 2. 9 is also a perfect square because square root of 9 gives 3. And so on and so forth. Now, if you look at the first combination, 100 is a perfect square. In the second one, 4 is a perfect square. But the third combination has no perfect square. So that one is out of the way. Looking at the first 2, which one are we going to choose in order to simplify root 200? I would advise you to choose the first one. Why did I say so? It's not only choosing the one that has a perfect square, but the perfect square that is the highest. The combination with the highest perfect square. 100 is a perfect square, 4 is a perfect square, but 100 is bigger than 4. So, the best thing is to choose a perfect square that is the biggest amongst the factors of the number you want to simplify. But a student can decide to choose 4 times 50. Let's look at 4 times 50 and see how it goes. Root 200 equals to 4 times 50. Simplifying further, square root of 4 gives 2, root 50. Now, this does not simplify 200 completely. This is not the lowest form of root 200 because 50 is still big. You need to go down again in order to get the final answer. Simplifying further, we'll have 2 root 25 times 2. 25 is a perfect square, and it comes out as 2 times 5 root 2. 2 times 5 will give us 10. 10 root 2. That's the simplest form of this surd. Now, if you decide to choose the first one, which is 2 and 100, this is what you get. Root 200 equals to root 2 times 100. 100 is a perfect square. It comes out as 10 root 2. Now, this is the answer. If you look at these 2 examples, this one took us just 2 steps to arrive at the final answer. But for this, you need to go down again and again before you could get the final answer. So the best thing is choose a combination that has a perfect square, the highest perfect square possible for that particular sword you want to simplify. Let's go to the second question. We have root 288. Factors of 288. We have this combination. We have 2 times 144. Now, 144 is a perfect square, and the highest perfect square, that is a factor of 288. So there is no need going down. We will choose this combination. Using this, root 288 is equals to root 2 times 144. 144 being a perfect square, it simplifies, comes out as 12 root 2. And this is the simplest form of root 288. Going to the third question, root 84. We'll have factors of 84, 2 times 42. We also have 3 times 28. Of course, 2 and 42, we don't have a perfect square there. Between 3 and 28, there is also no perfect square there. We continue. 4 times 21. Now there is a perfect square here. 4 is a perfect square. So we're going to use this to simplify root 84. Root 84 equals to square root of 4 times 21. 4 is a perfect square. It comes out as 2 root 21. And this is the simplest form of root 84. In this video, we have seen that to simplify sword, you have to choose 2 factors of that sword. And in choosing the factors to use, make sure one of them must be a perfect square. Not only that it must be a perfect square, but the highest perfect square possible for that sword. As we saw here, we chose 2 and 100, and it gave us the answer in no distant time. And we also saw here 144 is the highest perfect square for 288. We used it and we got the answer immediately. For root 84, we went for 4 and 21 because 4 is the highest perfect square that you can get as a factor of 84. If you found this video helpful, why not look for other videos on sword? This is the first one for sword. I also have videos on addition and subtraction of swords. I also have multiplication of swords. Then division of swords. These are different videos on sword. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.